We are not here for arguments. We are here to learn new skills, to make innovations. Greetings everyone present here today. This is Francis standing in the second and final round of this debate competition with two lovely students of 10th standard. The first one is Divyanshi and second we have Niyati. And they have the topic on this debate: should old literature be continued in modern learning, in modern syllabus or not? So let's see a debate by them and let's see who is best in this conversation. So first is the turn of Divyanshi to speak in their favor and then it's the turn of Niyati to oppose her. So let's see. Best of luck both of you.
Old literature is a lamp that glows, modern learning is a wind that blows. Together they shine, together they sit. The lights of wisdom crystal clear, the roots of past and the wings of today. Both guide us on the golden way. A very cheerful good morning to respected judges, teachers and my dear friends. Today I, Divyanshi from 10th standard, I represented Gyan Vidyapit Senior Secondary School from Sonipat. I bring in front of you not a boring chapter but a lively thought, because we are talking about old literature. Old literature isn't old-fashioned, it's everlasting, and I stand here to prove that ancient knowledge and modern minds make the best combination. I stand in favor of should old literature be continued in modern syllabus or not. Modern education gives us gadgets and apps like Google, Chrome, ChatGPT, YouTube and many more. But our Vedas, Gitas and Ramayana tells us goodness with guidance of old literature. Modern education gives us style, but our Kabir Das dohas still makes every heart smile. Let me tell you a doha which is said by Kabir Das. पोथी पढ़े जगमुआ पंडित बना न कोई, ढाई अक्षर प्रेम का पढ़े सुपंडित होए. Translations: reading many books doesn't make anyone wise. Reading many books doesn't make anyone wise, but the true wisdom lies in the two. And the half letter of love, who understand they become the great scholar. In my thinking, the new write faster, but the old words write wiser. At last, but not least, I only say that if Krishna spoke, he had surely says that don't throw the Gita's gold away. Don't throw the Gita's gold away. Use modern tools, but ancient sight to walk in a light. Thank you.
Old literature was once the light for the world, but today that light has grown dim. And if we keep walking in the light of the past, how will we ever see the future? A very bright and warm good afternoon to all the respected judges, teachers and my dear friends. This is Niyati from 10th Lotus Standard, very proud to be represent Gyan Vidyapit Senior Secondary School. Today I stand firmly against the motion that old literature should be continued in this modern syllabus. We live in a world of change, a world full of science, technology and new ideas. Every day we face new challenges like artificial intelligence, social justice, equality and digital life. But our syllabus still clings to the stories written hundreds of years ago. Stories about kings, castles, battles that no longer shape our today's reality. All literature has taught lessons for their time, but now it's our time to learn lessons for ours. Let's be honest, most of the students find all literature hard to understand. The words are complex, the ideas are outdated, and the values often don't match modern society. If literature is meant to connect and inspire, then forcing students what they can't relate to kills that purpose. Learning should make us feel and think, not just memorize and forget. Education must move hearts, not just fill notebooks. In our today's world, we have writers who speak about what truly matters now, about mental health, about global unity, about social justice, etc. They speak in a voice that today's generation can clearly understand and relate to. But if our syllabus stays filled with the old, where will the new voices go? Education must open the door forwards, not just close them with dust-covered pages. Yes, old literature deserves respect. It is a part of our heritage. But respect doesn't mean repetition. We can keep a few classics who still inspire, but we must make room for new stories too, that reflect our today's generation and tomorrow's dream. My friend, the past has its place, but the future is waiting. If we keep looking backward, we will never be able to see the sunrise ahead. So, let us learn from old words, but not live in them. Let us respect our history, but also create our own. Because the goal of education is not to walk in the shadows of past, it is to shine in the light of tomorrow. And in the end, I just want to conclude my points by delivering a great quote said by a great philosopher, George Bernard Shaw, once said, "Progress is impossible without change. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their mind cannot change anything." That is why today I proudly and firmly that old literature should be continued in this modern syllabus. That's it. Thank you.